Okay, hello everybody. This is James, back making a video for you. And we are on day number 10, and I am excited for this one. Let's see what we got here. A lot of pressure on these videos. Have to do them in one take. We only have one box for me and Kurt. All right, so here's what we got. Classic Belgian sour that I've known for quite some time. This is called Petrus Aged Pale Ale, and it's from Brouwerie de Brabandera, something like that. Belgian brewery that's been around for a long time. And sour beers, if you're not super familiar with them, they're usually produced by aging either usually an ale typically in some sort of barrel for a decent amount of time. So we have obviously we have quite a few bourbon barrel aged imperial stouts and such in this lineup. And sour beers are usually aged in oak barrels as well. Typically not bourbon or anything that has been carrying something else along with it. That's not always true. There are definitely sour beers that are aged in bourbon and rye whiskey and all these other types of barrels. I would say wine barrels is also very common. This one is just, this one was aged in froeders, which are basically just gigantic oak barrels that are similar in size to kind of the classic stainless steel fermenters that you see in breweries everywhere. And this one in particular was aged for 18 to 24 months in these froeders. Let's just crack it before I talk anymore. All right. So yeah, as you can see, nice pale color. Oh man, and I can smell it from here. I'm drinking this a little bit colder than room temp. I like to drink my sours a little bit on the warmer side, but to each their own. Cheers. Tried to take my best Kurt Jensen first sip, but did not even come close to doing it justice. This would be back down around here. But man, such a good beer. Not too tart, really well balanced. You get that kind of tart fruit, lemon, apple rind. You get the oak a little bit, a little vinegary note to it, which is pretty typical in sour beers. 7.3% alcohol. This is I believe it's their flagship because it's one of the only beers that I see consistently from this brewery. Michael Jackson, the famous beer writer, was pretty obsessed with this beer. Yeah, this is kind of a beer that's sour. It pairs well with so many things. Nice, like bright citrusy salads, lots of cheeses, seafood. If you know some wine drinkers that aren't really into craft beer typically, I always try to get them to try a sour beer because it's totally different than anything that you would know of beer for most people. If you're growing up drinking Miller Lights and TBRs and such, this is a pretty far departure from that. I love sour candy personally, so this is definitely my jam, and it was from the moment I discovered that sour beers were a thing. Kurt had some funny story about froeders, the large oak barrels, and I completely forget it, so apologies for that, but cheers to day 10 of the Advent calendar. Me and Kurt are going to be doing a few more videos in the next few days, so we will see you very soon. Hope you're enjoying it so far. Cheers.